We come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
And I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip is won by Dallas. Brunson down to Cauley Stein. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Mavericks with the possession. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
James. The monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Porzingis. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Schroeder, that is great vision to set it up. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed on a pair. Brunson. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Schroeder. To Davis. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Doncic to Redick. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. Porzingis. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Schroeder goes to the left side. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
LeBron into the front court. His team up by 1. Schroeder to James. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Redick to Brunson. Oh, he had him there for a second. Fires the 3. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kristaps Porzingis trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw, good. Three-point play, and we're tied up at 10. Lakers at the controls right now. Schroeder to James. Surveys the floor. Trying to make his move. Here's LeBron for 2. And a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Our game programs has player bios, team stats, fan interviews, and more. And Mr. All
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Counted at the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Hey, the screen is still there. Come on, man.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. No separation so far. It's all even. Very even first quarter, tied at 12 to start the second, and it's underway. It's James controlling the offense. Drummond. Jumper's good.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. LeBron James. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just
someone's not going to be happy about that. you have to be careful on the inbounds.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
For the Mavericks.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 77.
Dallas has it. Doncic to Hardaway. Andre Drummond with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
LeBron with it up top. Up 6. And scores.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
The assist from number 77.
LeBron into the front court. Up by 6. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And the rebound taken in by Dallas. Gets to the basket and scores.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Number 23.
Burke with it. Down 8. To Porzingis. Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Schroeder to James. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Jr. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Block shot.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Deep left corner. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Porzingis. Los Angeles, they have it. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Backcourt violation is called. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Los Angeles, number 9, Wesley Matthews.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your pass.
James to Matthews. Has a look.
In the second quarter.
Just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Porzingis. knocks it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Trey Burke, guarded by Schroeder. To Porzingis. Marc Gasol rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Doncic to Porzingis. Dallas with 4 to shoot. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Deep three at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
LeBron James has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
LBJ with it.
I got ball.
Kristaps Porzingis pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. Matthews. To Schroeder. fires the three. It's Doncic with the board. Redick goes to the left side. Cauley Stein to Redick. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Doncic. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. 3 for 6 now.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. To Porzingis. Short jumper won't fall.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Schroeder with the basketball. Up by 3. Matthews to Schroeder. A lot of contact, no whistle. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. The Mavericks signal for timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Doncic. Glenn Robinson III. Here again, Schroeder. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Lakers ball. Dwight Powell sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Schroeder to Davis. Anthony Davis looking good, 4 for 5.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Doncic. Trying to cash in, just not going down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Luka Doncic slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
He shoots, off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority.
The assist from number 7.
Long heave from 3/4 court. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. This game is all tied up. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the 4th quarter, and this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
To Schroeder. Whoa! What a finish!
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours, man.
Just a friendly reminder for the winner of today's ticket raffle. You have until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
New personnel coming on for Rick Carlisle. To Luka Doncic.
Got it. Good try, good try. Hand up.
Short jumper misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Kuzma to Davis. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Luka Doncic. Lakers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time to shuffle things up.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 23, LeBron James.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Luka Doncic. Won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. Lead is 2. And 2 for AD.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Luka Doncic at the line. Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Leads 3. To Davis. Oh, defender pulls the chair. To Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Schroeder. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Luka Doncic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he can't convert the free throw. And the slam.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Dallas owns the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Schroeder, he'll get it down low to Harold. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Luka Doncic trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Critical free throw that time. Three-point play, and this game is all tied up. LBJ.
I'm on D. I'm on D.
To Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Glenn Robinson III, guarded by Schroeder. From the painted area, won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Luka Doncic at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw up and good. Three-point play gets them back to within a point. Here's Schroeder with it, looking to make something happen. To Davis. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
He gets it.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Los Angeles has the basketball to James. Doesn't get the bounce. To Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 6 and number 17, J.J. Redick.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Dallas Mavericks are in the penalty.
Davis to Caldwell Pope. Down low for Davis. And finishes strong. Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout. Let's see what they come up with. Down a point here in the final minute. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie and overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Deep 3 at the buzzer. The victory to the Mavericks as they win a close one by 2. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Doncic read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.